Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? I hope all of you are fine and safe and enjoying your time at home. Students, today we are going to discuss about sources of water in the chapter number 5. Topic is sources of water. Sources of water, the places where water can be present or the regions in which water can be present. So water that we use for all purposes, it comes from different sources. Water that we use in our daily life, it will come from different sources. These sources are distributed naturally in different forms and locations. On the surface, below the ground, on the earth and in the oceans. It will be divided on the basis of location of the water on the ground, below the ground or in the oceans. Water is generally categorized as follow. Water resources are ocean water resources and fresh water resources. Each of these category is part of earth water circulatory system, which is known as water cycle. Water cycle is a cycle in which water come from first of all by rain, and then from rainfall it will move toward the atmosphere, and in the ground it will be seep, and then from the from the surface of the earth, water will again evaporate and it will move toward the atmosphere. So the cycle in which water will move from atmosphere to the earth and from earth towards again atmosphere, it is known as water cycle. And our ocean water resources and fresh water resources, they are part of our water cycle or of water circulatory system. First of all, we have ocean water resources. The largest reservoirs of water are oceans. They are generally termed as salt water due to large concentration of dissolved salts and minerals in them. The largest resources is divided into 7 oceans on the earth. There are 7 oceans on the earth and it account for 97% of total water resources on earth, and it contains 97% of the water that is present on the earth. Ocean water is not suitable for drinking because it is salty. So due to high concentration of salt which make it saltish, ocean water is not suitable for drinking purposes. But ocean water, it can be used for many purposes such as transportation, trade, generation of electricity and telecommunication. The purposes in which ocean water can be used, these are transportation, trade, generation of electricity and telecommunication. Pakistan shares ocean water boundary in Arabian Sea on its north, which is the part of Indian Ocean. Pakistan will share its ocean water boundary in Arabian Sea on its north, which is a part of Indian Ocean. Now there is an interesting information for you that do you know salt dissolved in ocean makes up about 3.5% of the total volume of Earth's oceans. It means that 3.5% will be salt and the rest part will be water in the oceans. So salt will present at 3.5% volume of the Earth's ocean. The place where the fresh and salt water met is called an estuary. Where the fresh and the salt water they will meet is called estuary. Freshwater resources, these are generally termed as sweet water resources because it has less amount of dissolved salts and minerals. In this water there is no salt and minerals. If they are present, they will be present in very less amount that it cannot be felt. It is the water essential for human use such as drinking, agriculture, manufacturing. Fresh water is present in very small amount, just 2.5% of total water resources. So water that we use in our daily life for drinking, agriculture, manufacturing of different materials, this will be fresh water. It is present in very small amount, just at 2.5% of the total water resources. Most of fresh water is frozen in form of glaciers and ice caps around north and south poles. So water is also present on the ground in the form of glaciers and ice caps around the north and the south poles. Fresh water resources, thus it is not available for use because we know that fresh water resources, they are helpful for us to utilize the water. Other fresh water is found on the groundwater and as running water above the ground. The water which is present in the glaciers and ice caps, it is not available for use. But the other fresh water we can use it for different purposes like drinking, agriculture, manufacturing of the thing. So water is found as groundwater and as running water above the ground. This running water, this running water is available in the form of rivers, lakes, swamps and etc. Freshwater resources in Pakistan mainly available as Indus water system and its tributaries like Jhelum, Chenab, Beas and Satluj. So water in the Pakistan freshwater resources, they are present in the form of Indus water system. Groundwater resources, the largest unusable proportion of the fresh water is present as the water below ground. It is called as groundwater. Where does the groundwater will come from? As rainwater seeps into the ground, as when rain fall down and the water will seep, it will be absorbed in the ground, it reach to the rock strata where water cannot seep through easily. It will reach to the part of the rock where water cannot seep easily. Groundwater resources, it can collect into rock. The groundwater resources means that the water which will be come from the rainfall, it will be collect on the rock body by filling free spaces and cracks above the layer. It is now called as groundwater. The water will be present on the ground in the free spaces of the cracks of the rocks, and under the earth it will be seep into the rocks. This will be known as underground water, and at the surface of the water it will be as groundwater in the form of cracks and free spaces present between the rocks. The top of that water in soil, rock or sand water is called water table. Top of the first surface, the first layer of this water is known as water table. So groundwater resources, most of groundwater resources of Pakistan exist in Indus Plain, existing from the Himalayas foothills to Arabian Sea. Himalayas foothills to the Arabian Sea. Himalayas and Arabian Sea, they will contain our water plains. Such as in ocean or in Arabian Sea, the water will be salty, and at foothills it will be present in the glaciers and ice cap forms, and at the ground it will be present in the some rocks, and the will be known as table water or the top of the water. Groundwater is brought to surface by means of wells and karres. Wells and karres, they are dug in the ground and then water will bring from the ground to the surface. It is used for agriculture, drinking purposes and in also industries. So the water which will be gained from the underground resources by well and by karres, it will be used for agriculture, drinking purposes and in industries. That's all. I hope all of you understand the topic. So kindly learn this topic and also understand it. Thanks for your time. Stay blessed. Stay happy.